The Gambler's Edge Chapter 1. A new beginning. Alex stood at the threshold of his family's home, a suitcase in one hand and a heart full of dreams in the other. The decision to move out had not been easy, but he knew it was necessary. His parents, supportive as always, hugged him tightly, while his older brother Jake gave him a reassuring pat on the back. His younger sister Lily, with tears in her eyes, handed him a small, hand-drawn card wishing him luck. The city was a stark contrast to the quiet suburb he had known all his life. The noise, the crowds, and the relentless pace were overwhelming at first. Alex found a small apartment in a modest neighborhood and began his search for a job. His degree in business administration opened doors, but the competition was fierce. After weeks of interviews and rejections, Alex finally landed a position at a mid-sized marketing firm. The pay was modest, but it was a start. He threw himself into his work, determined to prove his worth. However, the corporate world was not as welcoming as he had hoped. Office politics, unrealistic deadlines, and a demanding boss made every day a struggle. Despite his best efforts, Alex found himself constantly at odds with his supervisor, Mr. Thompson. The man seemed to have a personal vendetta against him, criticizing his work at every turn. Alex's meticulous attention to detail, which he had always considered his greatest strength, was now being used against him. He was accused of overanalyzing and wasting time on trivial matters. The final straw came when Alex discovered a major flaw in a marketing campaign that could have cost the company millions. Instead of being commended for his diligence, he was blamed for not catching it sooner. The confrontation with Mr. Thompson was heated, and Alex was unceremoniously fired. With no job and bills piling up, Alex felt the weight of the world on his shoulders. Desperation led him to consider options he had never thought of before. One evening, while browsing the internet, he stumbled upon a sports betting website. Intrigued, he decided to give it a try. His first few bets were small, but he quickly realized that his knack for spotting patterns gave him an edge. As his winnings grew, so did his confidence. Alex began to see sports gambling not just as a way to make ends meet, but as a potential path to the life he had always dreamed of. Little did he know, this was just the beginning of a journey that would change his life forever.